Okay, it's episode, what episode?
7.
It's episode 7 of the Boytown podcast. We have a special guest who's here for a while before he goes to Mapland to buy an ox lead. Who is it? It's Boy George that's come get us. What a reveal, I don't even know if that's in shot.
Do you have the app on your phone, bro?
No, I do, but it takes too long to set up. So you're just here before you go to...
I want to go to
electronics.
It's Maplands, by the way, not Mapland.
No, but if it's Mapland, it sounds like more of an adventure.
Yeah.
We didn't know about Clongennis is very into orienteering. It's his favourite pastime.
Yeah.
Mapland for the morns.
Just reading it, not doing it. Like just reading the maps and go, oh, fuck me, imagine walking there.
That'd be some trek, fuck that.
With your fitness.
This is like, I was going to say this is like Jay-Z coming to be on a Kanye West track, but they did an entire album and studio tour together, so...
Yeah.
So following up this, we're going to be releasing some new music and doing a tour, so get on.
Ham, hard as a motherfucker.
I started writing an MC Beezer song about this whole Storming thing, and I was getting real annoyed, like, and hitting writer's block, and then I realised, like, I just thought to myself, like, I'm not a rapper. You know, I got into it, like, and it still was.
That video Aaron put out the other day,
It's Buckfast video.
or like, let's write a poem, and then he paced up and down while I wrote a poem.
Yeah.
And then he just kept going, yes, yes, like a shit Rick Rubin, yes, yes.
Dave, last week we were talking about you doing the Empire.
Yeah.
That gig has now happened.
Mm-hmm.
How did that go? I was there.
Yeah, good. It was a lie. It wasn't good at all. It was poor. I hated it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, I've put it in the back of my mind, but it's back again. Yeah, it was not a good.
Shout out Danto Barrett for his photography that genuinely captured a moment.
He did capture one moment where it looked as though I was contemplating just jumping off the stage and breaking my neck and dying. Yeah, well, thanks. You could have heckled or something, or come and just carry your so you've done enough, mate. Come on, get off there.
That's what that photo looked like.
It was that's a great photo. I'm going to frame that and put it in my office and just.
You've had better days at the office, haven't you?
I have.
What went wrong, mate?
What didn't? It was just from the moment I'd written 2 new bits and I thought I can't wait to do these 2 new bits, and then when I did them I wished I'd have just done old bits because it didn't go well at all.
I filmed it for him, like as you've seen by the 20 minutes when you got here, I don't know any technical stuff. And I filmed him on my
20-minute selfie, was it?
Filmed him on my GoPro, and about 3 minutes in I sort of thought I could just stop.
Yeah, he's not going to
I
want to
could
see
just
this.
stop.
No.
There it is there.
How many gigs have you done the Empire?
That's my 5th.
Were any of them good?
Yep, bar that.
Really?
I'd say half of mine were bad.
I was being rather...
I've done about 10 and one of them was decent.
No,
and it was an open spot.
They didn't like me.
Just play like a random second of this with the sound up.
I've got protection, right?
Listen to the atmosphere.
What I learned from reading the Bible was God is actually a female.
Cheers, man. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah.
You know that when you say something like that, like I think God's a female, you normally get like all the girls being like, "Way," and loving it. Absolutely nothing.
Just staring at you.
Ruth Curran, your friend.
I know.
Just
but it wasn't even. I was like, ha.
Yeah.
Ha.
It's one of those rooms where it's big and the sound is actually quite good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like, and then you hear your mouth smack or you breathe weird, and you're like, oh fuck.
It's one of those ones where you want to just almost go, fuck this, I'm gone, and had enough of this.
Oh yeah, I think you have to like acknowledge the fact that they're weird.
Yeah, it wasn't a good.
I got heckled one night in there, and some guys were like, hey, fucking some random shit, and I went, what'd you say, mate? And straight away, that guy who tells everyone he's like a hitman comes up behind him and goes, I'll fucking kill you, cunt.
Yeah.
And the guy just didn't speak.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what was that, mate? What? And then just nothing. It looked like I just stopped talking and went, what?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Carry on.
I was going to say, there's 2 great guys here tonight. There's 3 great guys here tonight. Thanks to our efforts for charity. Charity gig, on the fly, in the fly. So last Thursday, me and Aaron McCann were talking about the fact that there's no gig. Because like anywhere else, you can just, if you're comedians or whatever and you want to do a gig, you can pretty much any night of the week just go and do a spot somewhere. Yeah. But there's none available to us, so we just decided to remix. We just decided to do our own on a day's notice, and I texted the squad, the WhatsApp group, and quite literally everyone was like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Oh yeah,
it's like how I imagine Woodstock and stuff started. Everyone was like, "Yeah, we'll play if you organise it."
Except for me, I was in a meeting at the time, and I didn't know what was going
So
on.
it's right, there was like hundreds of messages being like, where will we do it?
Yeah.
What time will start? How much will we charge in?
I came out from this meeting and had like 160 something WhatsApp messages, and then one notification from Twitter saying Mickey Bartlett tagged you in a photo. I opened it and I was like, I wonder what this is, and I just see the gig and I read the date. I was, what the fuck, I agreed to something that I've forgotten about, this massive gig. Like, nah, it's tonight. And I was in a really bad mood after I said, but everyone was doing it. It's for charity. Thought it'd be a good time to get back on the stage again and try and put the Empire out of my mind. So yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it.
We got about just under 100 people in. I thought it was 80, but apparently it was closer to 100.
Well, I mean, it's not people sit and watch a comedy. It's not that big it doesn't take that many people to fill the room out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it looked great.
But it was packed.
We actually haven't done anything for charity yet because I haven't taken the money to the Simon community. I haven't collected it from the bar.
And we're going to have to buy new mics now as well for the podcast. So
shout out to The Fly, but I think we should try and organise another charity one where it's like bring your own booze.
Mm-hmm.
Well, didn't we talk about doing 4 a year and just on the day text people and be like,
Fly ones, God bless them, cleaned up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And they're like, do you want to do this every night of the week?
Yeah.
They're busy.
But we're talking about, but you might.
Yeah, well,
organise
I'm interested in it. Sounds like
it looks good anyway. The photos and all look good with the brick wall.
Yeah,
but
a real nightclub.
But it is, like I was saying, we were sort of complaining there's not a great deal of gigs to do. You know, it's not a great deal of fun gigs, certainly. So maybe for something else,
isn't it mad?
Slightly different.
Isn't it mad that like when you're stand up and you see bricks, like brickwork, you go, that's some spot that just is like you associate that with American comedy.
There's places put up brick wallpaper.
Yeah.
Just to get that vibe.
But see, in terms of layout, it's a very similar layout, although it's not ideal for comedy, but to the Comedy Cellar. Like it's not a good layout for comedy. If you went into the Comedy Cellar and go,
where is that? New York?
In New York, you go, nah, it's bollocks, because the stage is just at a wall and people are like it's very tight. It's just short, and if you're talking to the audience, you have to almost scan the whole way around.
It works better, but like the stand in Glasgow's like that too, where it's shallow and wide.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was good.
The gig went brilliant, but you gave me a lift home and you were not a happy bunny.
You were up too long, weren't you?
He was fuming.
I caught it. I vlogged. There'll be a vlog up tonight because it was like 3 gig. It took ages to upload, and I caught him like, and you would be mistaken to think you were like you'd had a few drinks, but you were like, Mickey, you've done 2 hours 35 minutes.
He was fuming.
And then you're like, get off I need to go to bed. And then you walked away and then you came back and you're like, and Kieran, if you do longer than 10 fucking minutes, I swear to God.
The Bartlett boys were very bold and Aaron McCann was very bold.
Yeah. I don't want to...
He came over to me, halfway through someone said he'd be like, it's 29 minutes. Like the exact minute.
Because again, Fitbit those recordings.
I had to wait to the end to sort the money. Dave, I'll meet you in the car.
Well, Kieran, I think it was like, everyone's doing spots like a regular comedy night. I'm the headliner, and I do 40.
Yeah,
like every other comedy.
Kieran broke down and explained every bit that he was talking about. He would splinter off into like loads of different bits of it. But it was a good night.
Yeah.
But it was just unfortunate. It was just one of those ones where like people were waiting to leave at the end.
Oh yeah.
So, but if everyone had just done,
I actually caught a bit of that video whenever Mickey got on stage. Thanks very much, everybody, and just people were away.
Like I must say,
we didn't have time to sign any dicks.
Credit to the guys who were on in the first half because they stuck the time.
That's us.
They 1 hour from 9 o'clock. Those boys went on.
What did you say? The first half was an hour, and the second half was 2.5.
2.5, yeah. There's one, and then Darren Matthews was doing sound that night, and we thought that's fair enough. Cheers for him for doing sound. Then he came down and he's like, I'm doing a set. I was like, funny one. And when he actually went up, I was like, I fucking want to kill him at this stage. And then there was still Mickey again and Kieran to go on. So I didn't have dinner that night.
He put up a status on Facebook before he asked, saying something like, I'm asking Shane Todd if I can do a spot at his gig. It's a bit like something to do with like, because he's doing the sound like bringing a football and like then going in for your dinner but bringing a ball with you. It was a very long way of like asking him to do a spot, but what was I going to say, like he came to do the sound and DJ.
He's lucky you were running at that stage because if he came to me I'd hit him, and that wasn't a good place. I didn't know where to sit either, so I was tired and I just swore back and all because hauling 28 stone or whatever the fuck I am, or on for 2
Whatever the fuck I am. I'm glad you let it sit. When we were walking out, like getting those photos out the back, and you were like, "Sure, I'm only down to. I'll keep it to myself." You're like, "I'm only down to this or whatever," and I was like, "I knew it because every time before it fucking changed."
But you know,
you're like, "You're Colin, don't you hate being 18 stone?" And I was like, "Listen, bitch, I'm fucking heavier than 18 stone."
But
what's it like being 17?
I dream about that.
Can we say the thing? It's okay if you don't want to. The jeans.
What?
The jeans.
What jeans?
Where do you get your jeans?
Oh yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Because
it's okay if you know it. It's okay.
I'll fucking point to the camera.
It's okay if you know it. It's
Guess what?
okay.
Huh?
It's okay.
Motherfucker. But yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's a bit like. Yeah, it's weird. It'd be like me going to like fucking that time we met Stevie Ferris. Like, where do you get your jumpers, mate? Because we're both XL, and he's like, we're both 2 different types of double XL.
I said, and all I'm saying is, at least the inches that I have an extra length of the leg, you have around the waist. So fuck off. It's different fit, but
stop about that.
Fuck, I'm so pissed off today again. Jesus.
I called around his house at about 6 o'clock today, and he answered the door. And he looked really sad. And what's wrong with you? He goes, politics. Deadly serious.
What, the Coldplay song?
He's definitely writing music tonight.
I know, I wasn't on a good mood, but I'm cheered up now. It's better.
Yeah.
Until you reminded me of the Empire and the jeans and whatever the fuck else next.
I've never done a good gig in the Empire.
Here's
the worst one. Shout out to Kieran. He's getting the tag today. But Kieran was emceeing it one night.
Yeah.
And
jeans,
you can barely hear from the back. You know,
yeah.
You're sitting waiting for like Colin Murphy or something. Yeah. And you hear the cheer and you go on. You can vaguely hear like, that's Kieran just talking away. Blah 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 blah. And then I'm just waiting, and then he appeared at the fucking door, and I was like, what? And he's like, go ahead, mate. And he'd said my name, and then they did a bit of a clap, and it's quite a hike up the steps and across the stage, so I could hear like myself walking to the thing. Hello.
The first time I did the Empire was my 3rd or 4th gig ever, and Jason Burton was headlining, so it was Botanic. It was just packed, full line outside, and Colin Murphy called me on, and I was so nervous that it's like 5 stairs on the way up. Yeah. I clipped the top stair.
Real steep steps.
I clipped the top stair and had to turn it into a run. So it looked like everyone was like, fuck this boy's king. I literally ran on the stage to grab the mic. I had a good one, but my mouth was so dry. And my dad was there to watch it. He's there. That's Ryan Hanshaw. My dad was standing front middle. I said, don't let me see you if you're at the gig, you'll put me off. Bang in the middle, right?
At the front of the stage?
Yeah. No, say halfway down. But because I had a real dry mouth, you could hear it.
Yeah.
Right? But my dad was trying to show me, wet your lips. So I looked out. My dad was just going. I had a real weird pensioner fan. LL Cool J.
What was the tip I heard? You're supposed to bite your tongue or something.
Yeah.
Is it?
Aaron McCann needs to do that.
No, he's no shortage of moisture in that fucking.
No, but he does.
He doesn't do it as much anymore. He used to do it a lot.
He pokes his the blowjob sign.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is.
He's just the most maybe he's just backing up the thing if the joke wasn't funny. Pretend to suck dicks is.
My
dick's could he get in his mouth? Like a jar of fucking hot dogs.
I don't know if he has a big mouth as such. It's just.
But if you put his mouth on his head,
fair enough.
You could fire.
Speaking of sucking dicks, I'm going to Vegas.
Right, okay.
As it stands, I'm going to the Frontman fight next Saturday.
Okay.
Which will be good. You been to Vegas? Tickets, you can get tickets for £50.
Yeah, it's probably.
But it's all going to Vegas, is it?
Yeah, because this is his 3rd fight in America now, and he's won them all. So it'll sell. Yeah, it'll sell. Yeah. I presume.
What's the venue?
MGM Grand.
Garden Arena.
Maybe we put on that gig. We put that gig on the fly at short notice. Maybe I just go listen in the foyer beforehand. Yeah.
My mate Shane's doing it. Can you do a Frampton? Because it's like as thick an accent as you can get, but very well spoken.
It's he doesn't open his mouth much or something.
He just kind of
Yeah.
What was it he said? He said something. He's like, I don't want to talk about it because it'll look bad because I'll get angry. And I was like, fair play. Fair play. He's the composure to be. He's not like McGregor, like somebody like losing his mind. He's like, nah, I don't want to. He's like a wee tiny Hulk. I wouldn't fucking like it when I'm angry.
He did one. I don't know who he was fighting. It was just maybe before he won. Who was he won the world title off?
Is it not Santa Cruz?
No, when he won his first title, because he went up in a weight, didn't he, to fight Santa Cruz? But it was I also was Kiko Martinez maybe.
Right.
And he was fighting him in the
Cakester
in the Titanic down there, and someone had said something to him like you got knocked out. So you got knocked out in your last fight, and it's the only time I've ever seen him lose. He goes, I never even fucking knocked out my life. Fucking what you said me?
Was Martinez the guy that said to him, "You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You're from Tigers Bay."
Yeah. No, he goes, "You born with a silver spoon." You're like, "Mate, I'm from Tigers. Fuck off."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Sorry, mate."
said, I'm from T-Bay.
Yeah, I'm from T-Bay, mate.
My mad fact used to work in
used to spar a Frampton.
Yeah. Just didn't knit his wee shorts, but she used to be a hairdresser in Tigers Bay.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I used to be a hairdresser in Tigers Bay.
I used to roam the streets.
Did she cut from her?
Speaking of haircuts, I got my head shaved last week, and
looks good.
When I went to the barbers.
I'm going 3 minutes, guys. But
right, okay.
I'm sure you'll miss me. The size of this file, bro. Holy shit.
I went to I went to a barber's in Europa and walked in and sat down, and the woman was like,
the Europa?
Aye. Metro, mate. Good cut. So went in and said, can I have a two all over? And she goes, do you want me to keep the fringe or take it off? And I was like, nah, just go with the fringe. Like, imagine like one of those
I could be spider legs.
Imagine I just had a thought when I went in. I was like, actually, you know what? I've never had that before. Go for it. It might look good.
Say just before Colin goes, why don't you hit him with a couple of quacks?
A couple of quacks.
That haircut is like, how do I tell people that I definitely have drugs for sale?
Should I go
the
for
the French jailed in the drugs?
Meanwhile, Jonah Lomo does it. Fair play.
He's dead.
Well, look what happened to him, so don't fucking get this haircut. It doesn't work out. Do you want me to give four quacks today?
Okay.
2 of them are amazing, I think, and 2 of them are alright. Do you want a good one or a...
It depends if you want to get rid of the alright ones with me.
Right, okay, I'll use one of the good ones. I'll give you 2, a good and a bad. How's that?
Okay.
Right. The Voices returned to our TV screens recently, and the new judging panel of Will.i.am, Jennifer Hudson, Tom Jones, and Gavin Rossdale. Social media has been popping off with people questioning who exactly is Gavin Rossdale.
Yes.
Well, let me enlighten you.
That was my question.
Gavin Rossdale was the lead singer of British rock band Bush, but I'm sure you'll all agree he's more famous for his personal life, in particular for having spent time in the 80s with pop phenomenon Marilyn as his personal muse. Sadly, Gavin is what the French would call un bastard de stupide, which translates in English as a stupid bastard, and split up with Marilyn in order to get married to Gwen Stefani.
Do you know who Marilyn is?
Fuck no.
Do you know who Marilyn is when he does this?
Just Marilyn?
Yeah, just Marilyn.
Not Marilyn fucking...
No, just straight up Marilyn. Yeah, Marilyn singer.
Marilyn isn't exactly a woman.
There's Marilyn there.
Oh yeah.
You know that's
Right.
Oh
You know, I'm sure that Marilyn is a cute guy, right? So
that doesn't look unlike you if you threw a bit of fucking...
It's the best compliment anyone's paid me in my life.
A wee bit of fucking wee extensions in your wee hair.
But Gavin Rossdale left Marilyn to get married to Gwen Stefani.
Idiot.
Sometimes in life you question whether or not there is a God or indeed a higher power. Faith has however been restored as Gavin and Gwen have divorced, and now Gavin is back where he belongs with Marilyn in his duplex chained to a radiator naked. But have you ever had a messy breakup?
We all have. Nothing too bad, nothing too
No
bad.
one's ever like, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Right, so
hold on. I'm gonna. Will I get mine just while we're on a similar thing?
Sure.
Gavin Rossdale used to fuck the shit out of the singer Marilyn in the 80s. But will Tiger Woods ever win another major?
I think he's got one in him.
Yeah.
I think one, just because it's a good story and it'll make a good movie.
Okay.
And there's not enough black people in Hollywood.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Tiger Woods needs to win.
He's the fucking... Coke Zero with black in it.
100%. Don't my good one?
Yeah.
Right.
Google him with his top off and check out Tiger Woods' nips.
I think this is fake though, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
Because Nick Jonas went around the internet for a while having nipples.
And trust me, Nick's nipples are totally normal. Trust me.
Butte nips.
Here?
Tiger. That's weird.
What in the fuck?
There he is on the cover of Vanity Fair.
Looking like a right dick puller, isn't
Those
he?
nipples are sweet.
Yeah,
He looks like he was a bit fat.
He looks like the sassiest burglar I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Right. Ready for a second quack?
Yeah.
Alright.
The phrase Chinese whispers was coined in the late 18th century after a Chinese boy named Pang spread false rumours around his village.
That's not even a Chinese name, is it?
Spread false rumours around his village that his uncle could shite gold. Many villagers gathered in a long line outside Pang's uncle's hut to collect their free gold. It quickly became apparent, however, that Pang's uncle could not excrete gold when he squatted over the hands of the first excited villager and proceeded to poo out legit human faeces into the villager's cupped hands. Granted, his poo was slightly golden in colour. This, however, was due to an absence of bile salts as opposed to the presence of actual gold. But what's the biggest lie you've ever told that you've made somebody believe? I can point you towards this one. You told me.
That's fine. So it's a real random lie, nothing to it. We were talking about like what Northern Irish comedians were at the Fringe when we were in Edinburgh last year, and me and McCann said, let's just convince Dave that Tim McGarry has a show at the Fringe. Nothing more to it. And Dave was like, who else is here? We were like, oh, Tim McGarry's doing a show in the stand 4 at 12:30. And Dave was like, I haven't seen him about. And we're like, yeah. We just kept the lie up the whole month. And it was just the weirdest.
But what you
lie.
didn't know.
I just love the thought of him walking down the street like, Free Irish comedy, come today. Free Irish comedy. Don't come see we joke about Arnie Fawcett. No, go on it.
But what you don't know, right? I went to see Shirley and stuff, and I walked in to buy tickets. There was the girl who was selling them. Worked in the bar and I did my gig, so I had seen her every day at the gig, and I was like, oh, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, just selling a few tickets for a couple for Stuart Lee. And I was like, do you have any one for Tim McGarry? And she was, who? Oh, Tim McGarry, you know, he's from Belfast, he's over doing a show. Got on the internet and it's like, nah, he's not. Has he been? She goes, nah, there's nothing here. So I knew then, and then Poe told me that it was all a big lie.
Okay, I'll do my last quack and then
Poe told me.
We'll let you leave.
I did hold him down.
Ancient Aztecs believed that the key to life is being sassy, fabulous, and cute. But how many keys do you carry?
That's just give my address.
Yeah, beep that out. I opened that box in there and went back mad.
So what is that question?
How many keys do you carry?
Keys?
Yeah.
7.
Do you?
Probably.
What are you?
5.
I only have 3.
What are your keys for?
I have 4.
I got the keys.
I have one for my dad's house, one for my mum's house, one for my car, and the other one is for
brother's chastity belt.
Boy George's pad in the Riviera.
Nice.
It's not a swipe, no.
Why do you have 7?
Front door.
It is when you get in. I don't know what that means.
Front door, back door.
Yeah.
Parents' house, front door, their back door. My shed.
Why have a key to your dad's back door?
No, it's just only open door policy, man. And
it's a barn door.
The other two I don't know. Just there.
Press the bell and walk in.
Do you know when you watch those old films or like old like kids TV shows? They don't know, like they find a key in a forest and go, where the fuck this key from?
Yeah.
And it's like opens up a world to like.
You just go, where the fuck this key from? I gotta go. Where the fuck this key come from, man?
There come a time where I'll go, that's where that fucking key's from, and I'll be able to use it.
He does this thing where if he doesn't hear you, he says, which? I hate it, right? So he'd be like, Dave, what time is it? And he goes, which? Like, he was never taught that the word was what?
No, I went to 18th century school. Which was that man's at? But yeah, I don't think I think you're dead.
Has anybody watched Taboo? Tom Hardy's thing?
I've seen a bit of it. I need to watch it properly.
So stylish.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I've
seen some girl who was like, I want you inside me, and he's like, I'm tired of bucking.
Yeah, he's like, look at me. You're not getting it.
Listen, bitch.
Does he speak with his Bronson voice?
No, it's a weird voice. Like.
He has a sort of strange voice.
No fucking stick it up my ass kind of voice, you can't.
The only thing
it's strange.
you can
It's
hold
nothing
over.
like this, but it's strange.
How's it going? Hey, the only thing you can hold over Tom Hardy is
Your cock?
his unimpressive cock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Little small cock, yeah.
Small dick.
Ah.
So let down all right.
Small dick.
Guys, I'm gonna literally get up and leave right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Walk out.
The sheer mention of his cock, and I probably got to haul one off in the car.
I'm gonna try and get this in like Belfast Telegraph to cover this and be like, get us walks out of
Yeah.
Todd and Elliott's podcast, and then it's clickbait. It's just a link.
We
to
should
his
have
podcast.
we should have organised that
Faked
beforehand,
it.
like
Right.
on you. You know?
Yeah.
We could do it now. And you could
I'll be
just
like, do you have any oat milk? And you're like, no, who has that? And I'm like, cool guys. And then you're like, fuck up.
Shout out to Oatly, who Dave sent an email to.
Yeah.
Oatly?
You
Send
wanna
us
read
a
that?
roast,
Yeah,
aye.
they have all the.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's not
If
a
they-
guy called like Brian.
What's
Oatly.
your email?
But sent to their email address, like
Oh, just a wee
thing, yeah.
internet
So
thing.
you can't do it.
I'm storming out right now.
I tell you what, since I'm a good host, I'll show you the door.
Ah,
No
no, because
problem.
then that leaves me to just.
you keep it.
But you
take
can
a
do
host
your
a
bit you do
podcast.
every week where you.
Okay,
Tell Mike
I'm not gonna do
Foster's
that.
cyber coder's dick.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna slag Dave off just because he's out of the door. But that
Oh shit.
stupid piece of shit walking about here in sweatpants that are far too tight. I can just see the outline of his small grey dick, which is weirdly like gaunt and fat at the same time. Alright, mate. Come on, we need you back.
What was very funny is
No need you talking to Mike.
what was very funny was my steps, like they go straight down, but they're on the like wee pebbles to go on the grass, and then you can
But
step.
they're small pebbles.
And they're small pebbles, or you could step into the driveway next door. Colin did like a wee ballerina step.
Oh, yeah.
And then just jumped onto the other thing.
Is it
Like, he was
dainty?
going on that very dainty. It's the daintiest I've seen Colin be.
Okay.
You know what you should do? Slide up to where Colin was a bit and we can both talk
Okay.
into
Okay.
this. Alright.
Alright. You motherfucker.
Yo, Brig.
Let's talk about what we watched.
This week.
Yeah.
This week we watched The
Do
Perfect
you want me to kiss
Physique.
him too?
Sure. We watched The Perfect Physique on Netflix. That's so wet. Why is
Wet? I remember what my dad told me, which is if you're going to kiss boys, make it real moist.
lick your lips?
and then their lips
We watched
in between their
a
hips.
show called The Perfect Physique, right? Which was essentially a show about like the top
I was making this my bicep, by the way, not Dave again.
fitness models in the world.
Yeah.
And
Together in one house
what
having a
happened,
chat.
but it's not like it's kind of was it a reality show to an extent?
Not really. It was because there was no like competition element.
But they just put them in just
I'm
to
going for a
see,
pee.
you know, how they
You have to review the perfect physique.
how they live their lives.
Don't touch
Essentially,
anything.
I won't. But that's basically
Don't sag me off.
what it's about, and you know, obviously Shane needs to pay attention to that show because he's trying to bulk up and get into a shape that's not that of an emaciated concentration camp veteran. I say veteran because his physique's like somebody that's been, you know, working in the concentration camp for a number of months. You know, it's frail, it's small, it's bony. It's kind of like, you know, you break him with your own bare hands. So it was, you know, something I felt he should have paid more attention to. He spent a lot of his time, you know, on Facebook, you know, under, you know, a pseudonym account that he has that he goes on all the other comedians in the squad and that makes negative comments and trolls them essentially. But he's just there, back from the toilet there, and he's feeling fresh and ready to go. So I was just talking about,
For the sake of the podcast, I didn't wash my hands.
I was just talking about the perfect physique, and then he's just gone straight to the grapes.
Yeah, but
Straight to the grapes with dick fingers.
even though I have a dirty mind, my dick's clean.
But you still have bits of like smeg, bits of
No, I
piss on
don't.
your dick.
I've had a shower about half an hour ago, and I didn't pee on my
But
own
then you
dick.
touched your dick.
I didn't pee on it, though.
You know, but you the germs on dicks.
No.
Why do you not suck dicks? Because they're dirty.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not allowed anymore because I overindulge.
Right.
You can.
So we're talking about the perfect physique there. So essentially what it is, it's featuring like the world's top fitness models. It is guys like Jeremy Buendia, who's the current Mr. Olympia physique, the number 2 in that competition, Sadek Hadzovic, and then a guy who's just simply known as Mr. Abs, TJ
Oh, I
Humphrey.
liked him. He was my
He
favourite
was
one.
on, he had great abs on him.
It's
And
just,
then
it's our perfect TV. It's a bunch of real sweet, cute dudes
it looked
in
like
a big house
It looked like Comfest 2016.
having a fireside
You know, it
chat.
looks-
Yes, remember last week we talked about we're closer.
Yeah.
Comfest 2017 is closer to being a reality.
But the main thing we were talking about on
Stop eating grapes.
the perfect physique was Greg Plitt, who's a real famous Don't laugh. A real famous fitness model.
Right, Dave's told me a fact, not even during one of his quacks, that I do not think is true.
Well, it's true.
Present your fact.
Greg Plitt, this fitness model, he's a motivational speaker, fitness model, athletic guy, and good-looking guy, model. He kind of, like, these boys in this, it reminds you of Zoolander, like, they're very, physique proud. And, like, if you remember in Zoolander, when a load of the models died when they had a water fight at the petrol pump station. Yeah. So they had a water fight at the petrol pump and just basically set off an explosion, kill everyone. Greg Plitt, a real life fitness model, he basically was recording a video to show that he could outrun a train. And essentially what happened was, Greg can't outrun a train because he's human. And he got hit by a train and died.
He did not expect the train to be going fast.
No, he didn't, but
can I Google this?
Yeah, you can Google it, totally, but...
What's he called? Greg
Plitt.
Greg...
Don't mean to Google it because you're on that thing.
No, it's fine.
Sure.
Greg
Plitt. There you go.
Okay. I still at this point do not believe that that's how he died.
Great physique, you can see from that photo. Read it out.
Plitt was hit and killed by the southbound train while running between the rails. His death was recorded by a camera mounted in the cab of the engine.
Mm-hmm.
TMZ may have... the police reportedly told TMZ that Plitt may have been trying to outrace the train when it approached for a video he was shooting.
So, yeah, unfortunately, Greg...
The video was for a self-produced energy drink commercial.
Yeah, so essentially, don't buy that energy drink, whatever it was. It doesn't help you outrun a train. It's sad. Greg was a good-looking guy, an inspirational guy, and it's a pity that he's such a stupid fucking idiot that could outrun a train. R.I.P. Greg.
This one's for Greg.
Yeah.
Something else caught your eye this week. A new Sky Arts program where Michael Jackson's a character.
Yeah, now, basically what this was, Sky Arts are running... I'll do hear a quick fact that I was looking up that didn't quite make the quacks, but it's real. Michael Jackson apparently...
Major paedophile.
Well, this is when he was only a little young man.
Well, he was still a paedophile then, but it was fine then because it looked like he was just going to have girls his own age.
Let it go.
But he's like, when I'm old, baby, I'm still going to like you. Oh no, she could be old too.
No, but what had happened was Quincy Jones was like told him to stop squealing in between his things. So like he was singing
between
a song.
His what?
In his songs.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, Quincy was like, Michael, stop that. So for banter, Michael did it more, and that's how he started doing hiccups and all. To piss off Quincy Jones, yeah.
Oh.
So, but yeah, look what happened to Michael. He got us comeuppance, so don't mug off Quincy or you'll end up dead, baby. But no, what did the series of things in Sky Arts called Urban Myths, which is basically a TV show where they have stories, which I think it's comedy,
right?
It's satire, but I think the stories kind of like the quacks are based on real facts,
right? So,
this particular episode was supposed to show. It sounds great in itself. A road trip where Michael Jackson's going on a road trip with Elizabeth Taylor and Marlon Brando, right?
God, yeah.
And it's just after 9/11. So they're in the car and they're obviously discussing what happened in 9/11. So obviously this is where the lines blur a wee bit, because who did they cast as Michael Jackson in this biopic?
Don't know, just a young black actor.
No, Joseph Fiennes.
The Explorer?
No. He's a son of the Explorer, isn't he?
No.
No, it is. The Explorer's their dad.
No, it's not.
Ralph Fiennes is Joseph Fiennes' brother. Yeah, absolutely. That's their dad.
No, it's not.
100%.
Right, look it up. While Dave does that, I watched a little thing on BBC. It was a nature documentary, like.
But hold on, we've not finished talking about this yet. About Paris.
Oh yeah.
So they've pulled it. That's the thing. They've pulled it from.
Sky won't show the program in the UK because Michael Jackson's daughter
was like, "Hey, that's really fucking sly." Because if you look at it, it doesn't even look like Michael Jackson.
It does.
Why has he got no nostrils?
Yeah, fair enough. Type in Joseph Fiennes' dad.
Ranulph Fiennes.
Yeah, that's not his dad. We'll type dad after it.
No, because you just go in here and you'll go to personal life, family.
Yeah, personal life. Just click on personal life then.
No parents.
Mark Fiennes.
Oh well, it's Ralph Fiennes' dad. Ranulph Fiennes. Come on, sorry.
Right. Well, listen to this. Right. When I watched the Michael Jackson documentary, This Is It. Remember, he got the London residency where he couldn't move or whatever, and they were like, "Do you want to do a year's worth of gigs, mate?" And he was like, "Yeah, baby." Hold on. Okay, I'll wait till you've proved this. Can you not just type in son? Can you not type in Ranulph Fiennes' son?
I hate you.
Personal life. Click on that. Click on that. Yeah, that's not true. You're a silly ogre.
He told me that Rafe and Joseph Fiennes were his children, so he's obviously got dementia.
Yeah, or he's trying to hide it. He's trying to cover it up.
Stupid fucking bastard.
My favourite Michael Jackson related thing is when he did that residency in the O2, and he said, I'm fit to do a year's worth of gigs. Mm-hmm. And then, have you seen that film? This is it?
Yeah.
Right. He goes, I'm totally fine. And Jacko's doing some like rehearsals, and he's like his dancers are outstanding.
Yeah.
And they're doing the full choreography, and Jacko's moving like 2 miles an hour, and he's like so slow. It's as if he's doing it in slow motion. And it says like the producers give Michael an ultimatum that if he doesn't rehearse properly tomorrow, they're going to pull the tour. Yeah. And this guy Jacko, who's not been able to dance for like 2 months, the next morning comes out and he's like, he's the fastest dancer there. And they're like, the producers suspect Michael might have been given some drugs, and because Jacko's the quickest guy, he's like backflipping and all. He's like, he's the quickest dancer of all time. And then the next day he's really old again. And they're like, Michael just said he was saving his energy.
But see if you're a casting director, and you cast like Michael Jackson may be a black man.
I think it was to get headlines, maybe.
But his skin is not black. It was not black. It was definitely the colour white, and he doesn't look like a black. So what would you do? Would you get a black actor to play Michael Jackson and white him up?
No.
So it's hard to. Don't play Michael.
But it's
Jackson.
A comedy as well, so it's a bit absurd. So I actually would. Everyone will want to see it now.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a true story about Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
My sister broke the news to me that Michael Jackson had died. Right. She was at his house the day he died.
No,
for real, she was. She was in LA on holidays.
Did she kill Jacko?
No, she didn't kill Jacko, but she was on a bus tour of like the celebrity homes in LA, and she rang me, was like, Michael Jackson's dead. And I said, no, he hasn't. And she goes, no, he has. Go put the news on.
She said he's in my arms.
So put the news on. She goes, I cracked his neck. I turned it. He's dead. But
George just said to him, you and I will
go on. Shona.
Any last words, Michael?
But yeah, so she said he's dead. Basically, there's police everywhere. Jacko's dead, and I couldn't believe it. I did what anyone would do: drop to my knees.
Jacko would have liked that.
Yeah. But about half an hour later, and you start saying there's something wrong with Michael Jackson.
Oh, well, I could have told you that. What do you mean there's something wrong with that man who used to be black and now he's white with no nose? Is there something wrong with him?
There's something not quite right about it.
That's like when you listen to the news and like Cool FM or City Beat or RQ or any stations,
BBC.
and they go, yeah, what's happening with the traffic there? And traffic correspondent at 5:30 goes, it's a wee bit busy around the West Link here. And you go, it's rush hour, mate. I know it is.
Of course
I know it is. You don't need to tell me that.
But yeah, so they're like, something's happened. He died.
The king of pop.
Yeah. So it wasn't just music he was the king of.
I watched a programme on BBC last night. It was like Planet Earth. It was a nature documentary.
Sounds great.
And they got cameras right in living with animals that you would never normally see. But listen.
Slaters?
They put an eye, like a camera, into the eye of the fake animal. Mm-hmm. And then it was accepted. All the animals accepted it. It looked the same. It had the same wee movements, but it was a wee robot. And you see the robot chimp, robot monkey, spy monkey it's called. Mm-hmm. All the other monkeys, like, they're so loving and cute, and all the mothers loved it. And then one of the mothers wanted to take it. Just sat on a wee tree because it wasn't real. And one of the like monkey mothers in India picked it up and went to run away with it, like, but just to play with it. And Spy Monkey fell because Spy Monkey couldn't climb along because he's a wee Spy Monkey robot, and he fell like 20 feet, and he was just like fell into a heap because he's a robot, and they all grieved for it.
I thought he'd die.
Yeah, and I swear, I cried for the wee Spy Monkey. It was so sad.
What will I get if I Google Spy Monkey?
You'll find a cartoon series I tried to get commissioned in the 80s about a wee detective monkey.
How are you
definitely don't spell spy S-P-I-Y.
I spelled it wrong.
Spy Monkey, BBC.
No, I just want Spy Monkey. The complete deaths are 70. Oh shit.
I
don't want to see people dying.
So yeah, do it was really interesting. Oh, there's a bunch of weird. Like, come on, people can't see that.
Okay, I'm just looking. She talk.
Super weird.
Bastard.
Okay. I think you should do some more quacks, and then we're going to talk about the election. You're upset. You want to get some stuff off your chest.
Yeah, I'm upset. Right, okay.
Okay, but before we do, let's get into some quacks. You've told me one in particular is outstanding. Have you done it yet?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks have today released a dossier which brings Donald Trump's claims that he funded his own electoral campaign into disrepute. According to WikiLeaks, Trump only stumped up 40% of the costs himself, with the further 60% being made up by a 5-person consortium consisting of Cat Williams, Betty White, Rick Stein, Kid Rock, and former Scotland international rugby player Gregor Townsend. But what's the best team you've ever been a part of?
Best team I've ever been a part of. Probably the current Hollywood team I'm playing for.
And why is it the best team?
Because we're trying to get promotion and we're winning a lot of games and the atmosphere's really good. The environment's good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to say my family unit because we're just like
oh, right, okay.
Big team.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Last quack of the day.
Richard, hold on, wait till I take a drink.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Richard O'Brien is famous for writing the Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah.
But what you may not know about the former Crystal Maze host is that he is allegedly a prolific serial killer. O'Brien has often stated that he murdered people and buried their bodies in the Aztec zone of the Crystal Maze. Whilst referring to himself as, and I quote, a sexy Fred West bastard, O'Brien dared Scotland Yard to excavate the area and reveal the true extent of his actions. In an operation costing approximately £12 million, the area was excavated and no human remains were found. O'Brien later revealed this to be an elaborate prank as part of his new hidden camera show, O'Brien, You Bastard, in which Richard goes around playing practical jokes on people with the aim of ruining their lives.
I ain't gonna be sick.
What's the best practical jokes that's ever been played in you?
The best practical joke ever played on me. What's the joke called again?
O'Brien, You Bastard.
Don't know. I've been got pretty good. My mum and my brother put a fake cat in my bed once. And then, yeah, I see you put a picture of Richard O'Brien up.
I love him.
He's not from Right Said Fred.
No. This is the face he made.
I didn't know he wrote Rocky Horror.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh.
Richard O'Brien.
Yeah, I never knew that. We're going to do the beer 50... And do you know what? We're not going to do the beer... Okay, you're getting distracted. Right, we're not going to do the beer 52 sponsor because I don't know if they're our sponsor or not.
Okay.
A new guy started work there and I emailed him to be like, what's up, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still on board with this podcast? And he's not come back to me.
So who do we want to be sponsored by?
So, in Carlsberg, no. Oatly,
Which
is oat-based milk alternatives.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious. We drink it on every podcast with our compulsory tea, and we'd like them to send us stuff.
Yeah.
We just do it for product.
Yeah, product. Money.
And money, yeah. And t-shirts and keychains and stuff. Okay. I don't have any more quacks for you, unfortunately.
Sorry, I just thought like the idea that they cost the taxpayer $12 million, they cracked me up. Sorry.
That was a great quack.
Thanks.
That was a great quack. Okay, we're gonna do the Psychopath test now.
Okay. That actually segues on well from Richard O'Brien and his banter.
So this is some questions to find out whether you are a psychopath or not. So we're both going to take this. Okay, this quiz is designed to help you help give you some idea about whether or not you may or may not have psychopathic tendencies.
But I have studied this, and I know how to get around that.
How?
How to answer the questions.
How?
Because I've studied what the people...
But just be honest about it.
Yeah, okay, fine, I'll be honest.
Most would describe me as charming and nonchalant. I can turn my charm on and off like a faucet. Is that not me? This describes me somewhat, or this is definitely me? For you, what is that?
Well, yeah, it's definitely me. I would say I'm charming.
That's definitely you?
Yeah. But
okay.
It's also psychopath.
Okay. We're just going to do your answers. I would say it describes me somewhat because I'm fairly consistent.
Yeah, but then I was thinking earlier about you. Sometimes you can be a wee bit mean to people without meaning to be.
How?
Like just sometimes, like say for example we'd be doing a gig or something.
Yeah.
And someone will come up to you, like another comedian that's maybe not your mate or something. Sometimes you just seem a bit...
Are you joking?
You know, a wee bit. You're just a bit quiet.
I'm the total opposite.
But you don't know it. You just seem to be like... Someone could be chatting to you and you're a bit like...
No, I'm not. If any comedian comes up and talks to me and chats, I make a huge effort to like chat away. What gigs are you doing? And I always say, like, if you're looking for gigs...
I'm just saying.
No, because I want to argue my point in this. I would say if you're looking for gigs or whatever, send me a message and I'll send you a list of what gigs are, or I'll add you into any comedians.
Do that.
Well, there's people who will cooperate that.
It's fine.
That's really pissed me off because I'm the opposite of that.
Don't be pissed off, but you know.
Sometimes if I'm just about to go on stage,
if you don't know you,
yeah,
you might think you're an asshole. Is my point. But before I got to know you, I thought you had bad attitude.
That was years ago.
Yeah, but now you're one of my best friends and know that. But see, if you don't know you might be like, you know, you're not in a mood, but you look like you're in a mood.
Number one, I have great attitude. Number two, just before I got on stage, I get very, very, very nervous.
That could be it. That's fine.
So maybe one time someone was chatting to me before and my head wasn't really in it because I was nervous.
Okay.
But I'd actually say I'm very supportive.
Right, okay.
Of comedians.
That's fine.
Very supportive.
Yeah, fine.
Not supportive. Very supportive.
Right, okay. That's fair enough. I agree with that. Look at it. That's just showing he is a psychopath. He's turned on that mood, that straw.
Question number two. I do what I want when I want. The moment the impulse strikes me, regardless of what others want.
Do you know that used to 100% be me back in the day?
Right.
I used to be a real bad boy. If I wanted to do something, I didn't care how it affected people. If I thought it would be good banter to laugh, I'd do it. Not anymore, because I now care about how people feel.
So not me or someone?
Not me anymore.
Okay. If something goes wrong or turns out badly, it's not my fault. Not me.
What the...
Strikes me someone does that. But what do you say that a lot? If you know what I mean?
No, because I always admit it's my fault if I've done something wrong.
So not me.
Not me.
Not me.
No.
I would say it describes me somewhat. Sometimes if something goes wrong in a group situation, instead of like being part of the group, I'll be individual and go, well, I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I can be like a wee bit defensive at times. I've gotten into legal... Fuck off, you piece of shit. I've gotten into legal or criminal trouble as an adult.
Nah, I'm a good boy.
Not me.
No.
I'm easily the best at what I do, bar none. Nobody could ever take my place.
Definitely me. No one can Elliot like I can.
But do you honestly think that?
Well, yeah.
Your answer is totally honest.
Yeah, well, if I think that if I died, there would be a giant void in the world, yeah, 100%.
Number 6, there'd be a giant void in the ground. I do whatever I feel like doing, and I don't care what others think, or even if it's illegal.
Not me.
Again, you're saying it used to be you.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, we're nearly done. Every person for themselves. I don't see the point in feeling sorry for other people, and I have no desire to help others, which you think is something I'd probably say.
Yeah.
Even though it's
I would say
not
it
me.
describes me somewhat.
Okay.
Because I sometimes think people bleed on about stuff and just get on with it.
Okay. I've gotten into legal or criminal trouble when I was a teenager.
Nope, never. I was always just scaredy pants.
I have no problem or concern lying in order to get what I want.
I'm very truthful. My mum and dad...
Not me or somewhat?
Not
me?
No, whenever I was little, my mum used to tell me my head went red when I told lies. So I go up to her and go, I did this, and she just always know. So I've just not been a liar.
Number 10, live in the moment is what I say. The future will take care of itself, and learning from your past is pointless.
A wee bit.
Somewhat.
Like sometimes we can, you know...
Number 11, I never feel remorse, shame or guilt about something I've said or done.
I sometimes.
Somewhat, I think I'd be the same. Of course you're going to sometimes.
Yeah.
Like. And the last one, I don't see the point in taking on any responsibilities of any kind. They just weigh you down.
No, I'm very responsible. I'm a great parent.
Not me. Okay, you ready for the scores? Dun dun dun. No psychopathy. Your answer is consistent with people who would not generally be considered a psychopath by research methods used to quickly screen for psychopaths in the population.
What I like mostly about this, look how it ends.
Congratulations for not being a psychopath today. Well done, mate.
Cheers. Pat on the back.
I'm not giving you a pat on the back because you've really disrespected me.
Shut up.
And I have, from personal experience,
Uh-huh.
I have sometimes when you didn't want to do stand-up, sometimes when you
No,
doubted yourself.
You are
every
you're
time
very
I pulled
supportive
you
of
through.
me. Very supportive of me.
And
I
other
appreciate
people
that.
too.
Yes, but if you don't know there's a propensity to think you're a bit of an asshole. And you agree with that. True or false? If they don't know you, I can bet you people say
I think if you don't know me, I would hope that if you meet me, you
I
would think
bet
that.
you if people have said to you a lot, you're actually more dead on than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just give off that air of being standoffish without meaning to be. You know what I mean? So don't take it to heart and be so defensive. I put it across wrong. That's what I mean. You come over, to be hard to approach.
But we're talking about that gig at the Fly,
yeah.
and anyone that comes up, well, we're like, can I have a photo mate or whatever? Yeah. I chat away to people. I've never said no to that question.
Mm-hmm.
I chat away to everyone.
But
you weren't happy though.
No, I wasn't.
What irked you?
What about that gig?
No, about that you were taking a photo of me.
Yeah, fuck me off.
Gig.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll take photos of you because you two are my mates. But see, if you want a photo of Colin or Shane, don't just give me the phone. Like, there you go, take that. Is it
because the person didn't say, mate, would you be okay to take this?
That's what fucked me off.
I can't remember what happened.
No, some guy just came over and handed me, and I should have gone, what the fuck do you want me to do?
But didn't he take
Am I a
it?
slave?
And then he said something like, he mugged you off a wee bit when you had it. He was like, make sure the flash on or something like that.
But I think I did say,
you did, yeah.
Fuck yourself. You're lucky I'm even taking it. And I wasn't happy at all about it. And you know what? We'll address this point because I know the guy had asked the question. Michael Jardine that always listens to our podcast. I've beef with him this week as well.
Michael's asked a question this week. He's a regular listener. I don't think we have enough listeners that you can be slagging people off.
I know. What
Do you have beef with him? I don't know anything about this.
We did that gig.
Yep.
And he said, great gig tonight. Didn't mention Mayor McCann in the great gig. Fair enough, you don't
on
like
Twitter.
It. Yeah. But all I'm saying is,
but he does like you. He's a big time listener.
I'm not finished. So all I'm saying is, Michael.
Maybe he'd had a few drinks.
Shut up. I'm saying, Michael, you come to gigs all the time, right? I mean this. All the time. How many times you've seen sets over and over again? I try to put new material on, try new things for you because you've seen all the old shit. I try to make it, because I care about you as a fan. You mug me off. All I'm saying is, never. If I see you again, and I'm gonna. In fact, tweet me the material I do you dislike the most.
I don't think he didn't like it, mate. I think it was maybe just later in the night. Maybe he was driving home.
Yeah, you know what?
Putting a wee Twitter up and driving, or maybe he was.
Well, then he shouldn't do that because he might die, and I would be very upset if something were to happen to him because we lose a listener. But also. Don't die.
Just being a bit aggressive too.
And also, you know what?
Ooh.
Just saying.
Ooh.
On that note,
all right.
Maybe if you and me had have done an extra 25 minutes.
Yeah, we've established that. People around.
Maybe
it's okay.
If you listen to this, Kieran, just don't mean to be singling out you. Mickey and Poe can also get fucked, but so's Kieran. I feel like sometimes being a bit mean on Kieran.
Can we move on now?
Yeah, but Michael, I want you to send me an apology on Twitter and say, offer me the olive branch.
Yeah,
and then I'll take it.
Okay. While you have this anger in you, let's talk about the election.
Oh, fuck off! No.
So I missed a lot of stuff today in the news, and you told me that there's going to be an election in Northern Ireland. Mm-hmm. We have a very complicated government.
You know what? I'm just going to come and say this because I don't want to dwell on it. I don't want to talk about politics.
You're gay?
Gives a fuck, right? This country it's going to be an election and the same stupid fucking bigoted idiots are going to vote for the same stupid fucking bigoted idiots again.
It's true.
So what we're going to do, it's going to cost us the fucking tax. It's us that pays the bills. We're paying the tax.
I don't pay tax.
Get them.
I do pay tax.
What annoys me is you're going to have people going, you vote for... What the fuck has DUP got for anyone? Get them out. You know what I mean? And Sinn Féin are a pack of bastards too. Get them out. They don't work together. They're bigots. They're hateful. I use the C word. I don't mean that. See what you make me do, Michael.
So I would say, what's the solution?
What's
the alternative?
Is there needs to be a party that doesn't care as much about the past. Yeah, we've had troubles. Fair enough. We live in the here and now. So don't be going, we want the United Ireland, we want to stay part of Britain. At the end of the day, we have hospitals, We've got
Yeah.
housing issues. We've got issues. We're living in a country that exists. Northern Ireland is a country that you're in there to govern it. Stop spunking 490 million and stupid fucking Presbyterian bastards.
So we would like to use this as an opportunity to go public with the launch of the CBIR, which is the Come Boys and Residents. We're a new party, and we believe in just being cum and being
No,
water.
I just think, you know what, and every politician is a thief.
Not everyone.
90% of them are thieves.
I'll give you that.
Thieves,
but there's
and
good
liars.
politicians too.
Yeah, there are good people who are politicians.
But they need to come forward, and I think
But
there's
there's
a lot of.
There's no party.
I want good Why? What happens if good politicians run as independents?
They won't get voted in because people are still stuck in their tribal mindset of just voting for he's a fraud and vote for him.
Because there was that NI21 party, which was a great idea in principle, and then turned out to be ran by people who weren't fit to run a party.
But that's the problem, and I'm not going to vote because there's no one I can vote for at the minute.
But like on paper, the Alliance Party is what you want because it is a party for everyone and all this. But then there's something there where I'm like, why can I not just naturally vote for them?
Yeah. No,
The Green Party, great idea.
No, I'm against the Green Party.
You're against.
Yeah.
You're against the Green Party.
Yeah, I'm against the Green Party.
Why?
Because I did a gig at Queen's and a lot of
Oh,
Green Party activists came for me, judged me as a person, and I was going to vote Green, but because of their just anti.
What about people before profit? That's a real good idea. That's like that party is a great idea. People seem to really like that.
Yeah, I think it's good and it's changed the status quo. But all my life I've been told, go to school, work hard, get a job so you can get the best you can achieve. You know, people before profit's kind of like the socialist, communist idea that it's going to be an even distribution of wealth. So
I don't know enough about it.
It takes away the whole idea that you should work hard for money. Because basically what happens, obviously, if you're doing like taking communism for example, wealth is distributed equally. So you could sit in your ass all day, watch TV, do nothing, and get paid as much as somebody that goes and works very hard for
To be fair,
a doctor.
that is exactly what I do.
You know, and see, if it was me, I would do the same. See, if I was like, there's a doctor out there earning the same, whereas if I stay at home, I'd go stay at home. You know, I just think you should. If you're instilled in you to work hard to achieve money to pay, you should do that. And I think also our benefit system needs overhaul at the minute. It's currently paying people to not work. You know, and that's a problem. You need to incentivize people to go to work and be able to, like single mothers. I helped a single mother when I was working in housing benefit for a while, and I helped a single mother get into work. You know, work part time, blah blah blah. She went in, got a 16-hour contract, and she's like, I'm worse off than I was when I wasn't working.
Why did you do that to her?
Because she should be encouraged to work. Like at the time, her benefits changed after that. But my point is, you know, until people are motivated to work, it's a no-brainer.
Okay. So someone goes, right, Dave, there's a political loophole here. We want to install you as First Minister just for a year. I want you to sort it out, right? And I'm your assistant, so I have some questions to ask you. I go, okay, Dave, got you in. Let's talk wardrobe. What would you like to wear as First Minister? Because First Minister always just wears his suit normally, so I presume that's what you want to keep wearing.
No,
you don't want robes, or you just keep it suit.
No, I'll wear a robe if you can give me
want
robes. Yeah, like
what colour of robe? Do you just want a white robe? Scarlet robe. Okay.
Diamante.
Do you want to accessorise that with anything?
Boa.
A boa? Yeah, okay, I've got you a boa. Steve Nice, who photoshops pictures for this podcast, please see where we're going with this. What shoe you won't wear? You just want to wear straight brogues?
No, I want to wear ruby slippers like.
Slippers. Would you like a bell on the end of those?
Like Dorothy from no bell, just ruby slippers. Like Dorothy from Wizard of Oz.
Facially,
goatee.
You just want your goatee. You want to trim that down to your goatee.
Yep.
And hair, you just keeping the shaved look, or
long bleached hair,
bleached
like Hulk Hogan's bald.
Okay. Okay.
But I'll wear like a crown, but it'll be like a yarmulke.
Okay.
Type hat to cover my bald patch.
Would you like? We could get you. Probably won't be interested in. Would you like a little harem of boys who just follow you about?
Only if they're like Indian street children.
That's a bit controversial. I don't think we can get that.
But that's what I want as leader of the country.
Okay, we can get you that.
Yeah,
do we have like a Volvo sort of car? Do you want to keep that, or do you want to
I want like a sleigh, except
You want a sleigh?
yeah.
You want the Indian street children to pull that? That's very.
No,
crude.
they walk either side of my sleigh and they celebrate. They're like hype men.
Are they hooked up almost? You're sort of hooked up?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, okay.
I'm not bringing them over as slaves. Like
Ah,
they're coming
right,
over.
fair enough.
I'm giving them a better life.
Brilliant. Okay. Then let's just talk policies for a second. Presumably it'll be the normal thing. You want to be tough on crime. You want to sort of get rid of the Protestant Catholic thing. You want to be fair for all and respect everyone's beliefs. Is that it? That's everything we covered there?
Yeah, I just think that we need to have a government that deals with the here and now and not like don't be pumping money into
Or music.
yeah. Well, you pump music, but don't be like see this whole. We need to give money to Orange Halls. We need to give money to flute bands. We need to give money to Irish language. Why don't you give?
Buy flutes?
Well, why don't you give money to the stand up? Why don't we not get money? For that? You know, why don't you give, if you're giving money to
do you think the new
flute
First
bands,
Minister's going to come in? Listen to the comedy squad.
Yeah,
We're about to hook you up, boys.
No, my point is they just give it the sectarian, divisive
I'm
things.
your assistant. I'm not finished.
Yeah.
Did you want
give money to hospitals and give money to the homeless?
We're going to
give
have a bit
money to housing.
Okay, a bit like Donald Trump. We're going to have an inauguration ceremony for you.
Akon.
No, I was just going to say we could just get Brian Kennedy to perform at that.
Fuck Brian Kennedy. I want Akon.
You want Akon?
Yes.
Would you want Right Said Fred in there? We could get them.
Yep.
Okay.
Right Said Fred.
Okay.
I want Marilyn to
Marilyn.
MC.
Yep. Can get Marilyn in at a good rate. Okay.
Yep.
Boy,
that's pretty much DJ set.
Boy George DJ set. Yeah, we can get that. Do you want to bring any new laws or rules? Because we have pretty much open book on that. You're allowed three rules.
And this is
totally
like
up to yourself.
Real. Like I could bring in boring, real.
You could do,
policies.
but I don't think people want that.
Okay.
We want new change. You know, you're wearing clogs in a row.
I'm not wearing clogs.
Oh, sorry.
I'm ruby slippers.
Yeah, your ruby slippers in a row.
Right. Okay. If you're a guy
and
you're above an 8 out of 10 or above.
Yes. Oh, looks wise.
Yeah. Not allowed to wear a shirt.
Okay. Right. That's in. Yeah.
And if it's a cold day.
Yeah.
One of my Indian boys will follow the hot guy with a heater and just keep his body warm.
That seems fair.
Yeah, that's one rule.
Okay.
Another rule would be you have to instead of a national anthem.
Yeah.
We're going to play a different. We'll have
Go west.
No, we'll have a nice.
Life is peaceful.
80s electro pop song probably. Probably the London Boys.
Yeah.
I'd say the London Boys Requiem would be the national anthem.
A lot of changes there.
And my final law would be if you're involved in any marches, whether it be of an orange persuasion or of a green persuasion,
yep.
You have to wear leather dominatrix outfits to march. That's my.
Some of them boys would love it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for that. Okay, it's time for listeners' questions. Let's do it. Let's go on Snapchat first. Okay, first one comes from Andrew Ballantyne. Some of these might just be actual snaps people sent me, totally unrelated to this. What do you think of Thompson's, presumably the nightclub, or the Tea Bags?
I like
Tea Bags, yes. The nightclub,
30,
I've only been to once, years ago. Yeah. And it was alright. I don't remember. I haven't been in a long time. You?
No, I'm 30. I can't go to nightclubs anymore.
I bet you've been to Thompson's recently, I guarantee.
I haven't.
Okay.
I've been to any nightclub recently.
Dean Carroll. What has to happen for 2017 to be weirder than 2016?
All
a new
my
First Minister to come in a scarlet robe.
Be implemented, essentially.
Pete Giffen, what's your opinion on men showing their feminine side and acting stereotypically camp like you two do in Boytown? Well, excuse me, mister!
What way do you word that? What's your opinion on men showing their feminine side and acting?
Yeah,
we're not
fine.
Stereotypically camp, though.
No. I think you just be what you want to be how
I think
you want
we're just happy being happy.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, be happy.
Oh shit, there's your girlfriend sent one, but it's like a video.
Connor McCalbry says, what are your expectations for Rory McIlroy in life? Or, well, this was sent. I think he'll win loads of majors.
Yeah.
I think he'll just keep being brilliant at golf.
He's successful.
Philippe Flop says, oh, that's totally unrelated.
Yeah.
Aaron Forbes. Okay, that's not related to the podcast. 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 Listening to Boytown in the Meadows. Good luck with the Fringe entry. We'll be there. Oh, that comes from Barump Pump Pump, who sent us a wee snap from Edinburgh.
That's nice.
Yeah, please do come to your shows. We'll be banging on about it. The applications went in last week. What are you looking up?
I'm going to go on to Twitter because I got a couple of questions too.
Okay, you do yours.
I'll look at that too.
But yeah, I'm going to. I've got loads of Belfast shows, not loads, but a few that I'm going to plug in a wee minute here for local listeners. Fiona McClellan says, Alanis Morissette song Ironic. What's your favourite line?
A death row pardon, a few minutes too late, because it just means somebody gets killed.
It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife.
That'd be so frustrating.
That's my favourite, yeah. Michael Jardine, Dave's friend, says, stuck in a desert island with 3 people. Who are they?
You know what? I'm going to say
Hims,
Michael Jardine is one. No, because we're friends again now.
Okay.
I'm going to say probably Rihanna, and lastly, Boy George.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I have a great time.
That'd be a great trip.
Yeah.
Let me just...
Providing Jardine doesn't pull Rihanna, and then I'll be real crumpy.
Okay, here's the rest of mine. There's other ones. If I've missed, we'll try and get them in next week. Al Lindsay, what song is Frampton walking out to in Vegas on the 28th? That's because I did that solo. Yeah. Did you see my video? Do you like it? It's fun?
Yeah, it was good.
Funny. I don't think I'm going to sing them into the ring. But cheers up. Craig says Dempsey's or Bob Cratchit's.
Dempsey's.
I don't know. Is Bob Cratchit's a bar?
It used to be like, you know where like Helm, where Russell Court is now.
Yeah.
It used to be up there. People get stabbed and stuff there.
Never been either of those two.
No, we're too young for that at the day. Dempsey's.
Michael Jardine again. He mugged you off twice. He says, let's settle this beef between me and Dave. Also, let's settle this beef between me and Dave. How did he send that a day ago?
Hold on. Also, let's settle this beef between me and Dave. Okay, I accept that.
But hold on. Oh, did you get back to? Did you tweet him back or anything?
Yeah, we had a wee bit of a tweet.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
Also, but he's that. There's the olive.
Okay.
You taking
but
it?
I want him to just say olive branch question mark though. Once you listen to this, and then that's.
Also, did Bush do 9/11 and which celebs are going to die this year?
No, he didn't.
I want to do some travel to America this year, so I don't want to.
Bin Laden did it. And which celebrities are going to die this year?
I don't want to think.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Yeah, he died today.
Oh shit! We're supposed to pretend.
Oh, okay. Lucy Mercer says, "Are you ever going to do a live podcast recording?"
One day, if there's a demand for it, yeah.
Yeah, we are going to. Tweet us if you'd go to that, people in general, and then if there's enough, then we'll definitely do it in Belfast. Owen Rooney says, "What's happening?"
Just doing a podcast,
mate.
Cheers.
And let's save the best to last. Connor Fay says, "Favorite flavour of Doritos, ranked best to worst."
Orange,
let's just give our favourite. No,
I like that.
Cool original for me.
I like that, babe.
Cool original for me. Here's more. Jonathan Harden says, "What's your favourite podcast?" Jonathan Harden. He says he was in that LL program with me.
That's all that I see what it looks like. Do I recognise him?
It's cute.
Yeah, cool.
What's my favourite podcast? Ours is the
Tiger
same.
Belly.
Tiger Belly, Bobby Lee's podcast.
We'll go back to him all of those, eh?
No, you can do it after.
No, okay, that's all.
Yeah. Thanks. You got all you need for that? Yeah. Wank bank! I think... Oh, yeah, okay. Chris Armstrong says, if you're travelling and doing stand-up...
Ex-Spurs striker?
No. Right. If you're travelling and doing stand-up, will you shoot another doc? The LA one was incredible. Absolute laugh. Thanks a million for that, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, I will. I have plans to do that. Plus, we're talking about doing branded content for a wee adventure type thing.
Hopefully we'll have news on next week.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Martin Mulseed, are you signing for Ulster Rugby next season?
Why didn't you just tell him you're not a rugby player?
I don't know. Martin, I haven't decided yet. Come on, he's old enough to know better, that guy. I don't know. I'm keeping myself as a free agent on the rugby scene. Do you have some questions, mate?
You read my questions at the very start?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Are you sure?
Yeah. That girl by Alanis Morissette, yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
So we got it.
Let me plug...
I give you something to plug. But every week.
I don't have the exact dates, but I do know Queen's Comedy Club's on the 1st of March, Queen's University and Bar Sub. Come and see that. I'm headlining that.
Absolutely don't. Don't go to that one.
Don't say that.
Yeah, do what I want. Don't go to Queen's.
You're stupid.
Boycott Queen's Comedy Club.
Don't be a stupid idiot.
Nah, fuck it.
Don't be a stupid idiot.
I don't care.
1st of March, come and see me. I'm headlining Queen's Comedy Club.
I don't endorse that statement.
I'm in the Errigal Comedy Club, Neil Dugan's club.
Go to see that. That's a great gig, yes.
Me, you and Mickey Bartlett, what date's that?
It's 24th of February.
24th of February, come see that. Also, St. Paddy's Day, the link should be out, tickets should be out for this. Museum of Comedy, right in the centre of London. Me and Colin Geddes are doing a joint bill stand-up show. Tickets are, I think, £12. It's a brilliant wee venue right in the middle of London, so come and see it. Who knows, we might do 2 shows if the first one sells out quick enough, or if it sells out at all. Do you have any gigs coming up?
No, I don't even. I'm done.
He's done with Dave's quit stand-up.
The Empire.
Dave's quit stand-up. Will you keep doing the podcast?
I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
I've enjoyed it tonight. I'm in a bad mood tonight, so I'll listen to it back and maybe I'll do it again. Maybe I won't.
Well, if you're in a bad mood doing it, you're not giving your all. You're not just letting down me. You're letting down the listeners, of which we actually have a lot more than we ever thought we would.
Yeah, whatevs. I just don't feel loved anymore today. That's all.
What will it take?
You made me talk about things. You made me talk about things, but me in a bad mood.
Listen.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen.
What?
See all the election stuff?
Yeah.
It's going to be alright.
No, it's not.
It's going to be alright.
Our government's the worst. Queen's is the second worst.
It's going to be alright.
2 things I hate. Government and Queens.
And listen.
What?
You're a good stand-up.
No, I am. But people need to show me that more.
Well, look, I'm hugging you, aren't I?
I know, but just...
But you're brilliant.
Thank you.
Aren't you?
Yes,
What are you?
I'm very hilarious.
And who's a wee star?
I'm a wee star.
And who's the brightest star? Is that you?
I'm the brightest star in the galaxy.
And are you well behaved?
No, I'm a bad boy today. Probably next week.
Do you want me to put pseudo-cream in your wee bum?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do it, thank you.
Right, okay. Don't hit stop. Thanks to everyone for listening. We're back next week as bloody per. Come and see us live. And Dave, your Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat,
You know
Insta.
what? I want to put a big appeal out there. I want more likes on my Facebook comedy page.
Okay.
I
get on that.
promise I'm going to put more content on. I'm going to put videos out.
Are you?
Yes, I am going to put new comedy sketches.
What's your Facebook?
It's Dave Elliott Comedian. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
What's your Insta?
The Dave Elliott.
What's your Snapchat?
I don't like Snapchat anymore.
What's your Twitter?
The Dave Elliott again.
Okay. Check Dave out.
Yeah.
Let's get his likes up.
Yeah.
I'm Twitter at Shane Todd, Instagram Shane Todd Comedy, Snapchat Shane S Todd, Facebook Shane Todd Comedy. Should we get a Boytown page going? I don't know if we
Yeah, I think we should, because
Okay.
then that means we can just put everything on it. And it's
Okay.
easier.
The video version of this comes out the day after, so it's on Friday on my YouTube channel, Shane Todd. You'll find it there. But please do this. Please subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, and if you can rate it and put a wee comment if you enjoy it.
If you don't bother.
Because we're heading towards that iTunes chart, baby, aren't we? Full steam
It's a
ahead.
big goal for us.
And that really helps it. So please do that and tell your mates if you enjoy it and they might listen to it and like it. Is that everything?
That's it for tonight.
Okay. Good job.
Cheers.
See you soon.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.